2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second down and 4. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have the Lions first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll set up to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Chart the motion man right. Second down, back to Sanders. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Here comes 3rd down at 7. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 3rd and 7. Young off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Now a second down throw for Young. And he's got his man on the out route. Touchdown! A great effort there. 49 yards. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Fight, 97. Switch, yellow.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Now 2nd and 9. Another run here with Sanders. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. This defense for the Lions very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
One of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 9 yards that time. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Here we go, set.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll try to throw now. Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Strike 2.
Young on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground this time. Now inside the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 11. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Second and 10.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
On the ready.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle. Street. Street. Go.
Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
Times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Third and short yardage, Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here comes Marshall in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Ready?
They're trying to find Sharp, but it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Back. 19, 18.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go check. Go check.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a short gain here down to the 22. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
19 right.
They'll set up a throw. Throw, but incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, That's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Gets it quickly out to Marshall. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Young going to move him around. First down and then some. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Marshall coming in motion right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Panther touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick-6 really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A quick throw complete to Chark. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. But to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as he'll get to him at about the 33. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. Young, he's going to change it up. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup at about 5. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Young now. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Let's go now.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. They find some open field here. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
Man, deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On second down, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
22 is the line to gain here on third down. They go play action. Young. Wide open. It's Marshall, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Ready, set. Hurry.
They'll run with Sanders. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Check that.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Third. Right there.
Slot man moves right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. There he goes up the right sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts him back behind. Down the numbers. There he goes. He's on his way. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. How about this? He's to the 10. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. A great effort there. 85 yards. And the Lions have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, right.
From the 33, here's second down at a yard.
Drill, 52.
And Chark goes in motion left. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say there's been some questionable decisions out there so far. Force some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Going for it with Sanders. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Another run with Sanders. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Shot, 17. Trouble, 38.
To throw, Young. The 20, 10, touchdown Panthers. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And finally taken down at the 26-yard line. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. 163 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Young. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Big Lion.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check match.
Back to throw. And it's football. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. He's got a man. That's Marshall.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Young to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. There he goes, right side. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Lions use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here's 1st and 10.
Faster, faster.
Able to connect with Chark. And then he stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed, and they forced the incompletion. May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Ready?
For Marshall, that's complete.
And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, with a critical 3rd down here.
One last shot for Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board, both off.